This is an ASSA 600. It can be opened counterclockwise as well as clockwise. This had a sidebar in it, but I removed it because I was told that the newer ASSA 600s don't have sidebars, and in order for this to count as a red belt, would need to have that sidebar removed. So I have picked this twice with the sidebar, and now we're going to try and see if we can get this picked with the sidebar removed. I'm just trying to get a good bi-directional there. All right, we're going to come in, hit one. One gives us a nice fault set. Nice little movement there. Trying to flow pick that pin there. Well, this won't be as fast as the last time I picked it with the sidebar. I had a 2-minute 40-second open, I think, on that one. I just gotta figure out what pin it is that's keeping me up right now. And there's the open right there. So super light tension. If I keep turning this, it's actually gonna get stuck. But you can see the open there. It is a full open. If I keep turning, the top spools will fall into the sidebar here. You can hear it relock there. So let's go ahead and gut this sucker. So let me clean up the mess I made over here real quick. And then I will gut the sucker. So I was using the Jimmy Long's low flat hook on that one, and the V5s. I've been using these Jimmy Longs all week, and been very impressed with them. I'll be having a review coming out shortly. I'll pull this over here. Take the lock and put it there so we can see. Taking take the pins out first, and I'm going to back this up a little bit. Try to get a little bit more viewing area for you guys, and then we'll zoom in after. So pin 1, this is grub screwed, which just makes it easier to gut here. So pin 1, we'll get the spring out, and then I'll try to be careful on getting these pins. You can see the gin spool and the key pin. All right. Number 2. Spring. You can see the orientation, gin spool, flipping these around. And the key pin. Spring. Gin spool. And a master key pin. Stack 4. Spring. Gin spool. And the key pin with a wafer. Stack 5. Spring. Gin spool. And key pin. Stack 6. Spring comes out. Key pin and the gin spool. All right, let's take the back off of this because we do have to show the undermilling, or I think that's what it's called, undermilling, countermilling, something like that. Essentially, it's the milling underneath the edge where the lip of the gin spool will get caught. So that's what we want to show here. We'll take this out, pull this out, bring this up and show the inside of this. See in there. There was a sidebar right there that was taken out. Sidebar is sitting over here in the tray. And now we will look at the Bible, the Bible. So you can see right there the lips. So right here, it gets stuck. Right, and that is on both sides. You can see that on both sides. It is all the way around. And you can see that's where the sidebar was. The springs go right there. Bottom here. And that's all we have for the ASSA 600. I'll go ahead and zoom in so you can see the pins here. Give you guys a better view there. And, there she be. All right. Well, this is a good example of why you want to grub screw your lock. It just makes it much easier to gut. If I had turned this core, if you see 45 degrees, the driver pins would have fallen down into that groove right there, and then it would have bricked the lock if I didn't have that grub screwed. And actually that happened to me once, and I had to take all the pin stacks out. The key pins will stay in here, but take the pin stacks out to be able to make this move back to reset the lock. But if I didn't have this grub screwed, this would have been a bricked lock, and that would have been it. Would have been done. It also helps if you're progressive pinning. So just another reason to pay attention to what you're doing. Make sure you're not overturning if you don't already have a grub screwed lock. All right. Hopefully that is my red belt. I will see you guys in the next video.